Arrested last month after investigators say they neglected an elderly man living in their garage. But the I-team has discovered that's not the only instance in which a Pinellas County couple has been causing trouble in residential neighborhoods. I-team investigator Adam Walzer has discovered they've been operating flophouses in foreclosed homes.
This has just created a disaster around here.
Edward LaFi describes the house next door, a home that, according to court records, first went into the foreclosure process back in 2007.
The inside is an absolute disgrace. They went for weeks and weeks without water.
But LaFi says the home is not only occupied, there are often big crowds there.
He's obviously renting out property that really isn't even his.
Dogs are out back, but the house technically now belongs to the Bank of New York. A Pinellas County Circuit Court judge issued an order for Thomas and Melissa Diaz to vacate more than 3 years ago. They were arrested last month for an incident in another Safety Harbor neighborhood, charged with abusing a disabled man they were supposedly caring for. Detectives say the victims spent the hot summer living in a makeshift room in the Diaz's garage with no running water. At their 2 foreclosure homes a few miles away, neighbors say rooms are being rented, including this neighbor who doesn't want to be identified.
It seems like almost an endless stream of them in and out.
Thomas Diaz took our picture when we tried to talk to him. Thomas! You Thomas?
Yes.
Hey man, how are you?
Who is this?
We're with ABC Action News. We wanted to talk to you a little bit about your renting practice. You don't want to talk to us? According to the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, there have been 29 calls for police service to this house on Westboro Lane since November 2010. On one call, police charged Sandra Brown with assaulting another woman. She has since been convicted. Anthony Capetti was charged with possessing oxycodone. He pleaded no contest and was referred to a drug court program. This is a new tenant in the other house. Do you think Tommy's running a boarding house here?
I don't know what he's doing.
You just rent a room by the month, or?
Yeah.
Arrest Soltilski is a registered sex offender convicted in 1993 of lewd and lascivious behavior with a 15-year-old girl. Last year, he was convicted of failing to register as a sex offender. So you don't think neighbors have anything to worry about?
They don't have to worry about me. They can look my name up and go talk to whoever they need to talk to. I don't get in trouble.
It's simply not acceptable. It's against the HOA rules, which is one thing, but it's formally against the code of the city.
We contacted the mayor and city manager after identifying multiple violations of the city code, including broken windows, junk in the backyard, and deadbolt locks on bedroom doors. Officials inspected both homes and issued citations for several code violations, but they don't think that will completely solve the issues.
It's just unfortunate we got one bad apple in there, so we're just trying to do everything we can.
We don't need that in this neighborhood. No neighborhood needs that.
In the meantime, Thomas Diaz continues to collect rent.
He couldn't care less.
I'm I-team investigator Adam Walzer, taking action for you.
The investigation is still ongoing in Thomas and Melissa Diaz's elderly abuse case, and no court date has been set. Thomas Diaz has already begun the process of cleaning up his foreclosure homes to avoid fines from the city.